Stargazing by Cynthia Platt. It was a warm, clear summer night. Kodi, Alo, Sandy, Rhea, and Peck got together to do some stargazing. There was going to be a meteor shower that night. They all wanted to see shooting stars. Everyone unloaded backpacks full of snacks to share. "I love watermelon," Kodi said. "Look at the tasty blueberries Peck brought," Rhea added. "Alo's homemade cupcakes look yummy too," Sandy said. "So does your lemonade," Alo told her. "Let's have a snack before we stargaze," Peck suggested. They set up a picnic blanket and dug into the treats. "Yum!" exclaimed Kodi. "Should we hop on the tire swing?" Sandy asked. "Yes," said Kodi. "We never get to play on the playground at nighttime," agreed Rhea. "Now let's look for some shooting stars," said Rhea. They all looked up to watch the meteor shower, but instead of starlight, they found an overcast sky. One raindrop fell, then another. Everyone rushed to put everything into their backpacks. Everyone, that is, except Kodi. She began to splash in a puddle. Soon, Peck began to dance around in the rain. Their night of stargazing turned into a dance party. Kodi turned cartwheels. Alo did graceful spins. Sandy clicked her heels while Peck and Rhea did a tango. They were having so much fun that nobody noticed that the sky had cleared. After all that dancing, Peck was so tired that he toppled onto the ground. "Look," he exclaimed, "the stars are dancing too." "Wow! Let's make a wish," Rhea said. The friends gazed up at the night sky and watched the falling stars. The Sleepover by Cynthia Platt. Alo was spending the night at Peck's house. He was excited for the sleepover. As his dad dropped him off, he reminded Alo to be polite and to be a good guest. "I'll try my best, Dad," Alo replied. It was very easy to be a good guest at this sleepover. They were having so much fun. Alo and Peck watched a movie and ate popcorn until they were full. They even had a pillow fight. It was getting late, and Alo was ready to lie down and go to sleep. He and Peck washed up and brushed their teeth. Then they headed to bed. Alo closed his eyes and said, "Good night, Peck." "Good night, Alo," Peck replied. Suddenly, a bright light flooded the room. Peck had turned on a nightlight. Alo's eyes opened wide again. Peck seemed to like the light, though, so Alo tried to push forward and get some sleep anyway. He was so tired after all. Just as Alo was about to fall asleep, a cold blast of air blew right onto him. Peck had opened the window. Alo sighed and held on tight to his small plush easel. Alo wanted to be polite though, so he didn't complain. "At least it's quiet," Alo thought to himself. Then Peck began to talk, and talk, and talk. Alo looked at the clock. It was past midnight, and Peck showed no signs of stopping. Alo was so tired. He sat upright and began to cry. "What's wrong?" Peck asked. "I want to call my dad and go home," Alo cried. "I thought we were having fun," Peck said, confused. "I was," Alo told him, "but the light is so bright and the wind is so cold and I need to sleep." "I didn't know you felt that way. Why didn't you just tell me?" Peck asked. "I didn't want to be rude," Alo told him. "I wanted to be a good guest. And I want you to be a happy guest. I'm sorry I didn't check to see if you were comfortable," Peck replied. Together they moved the nightlight and closed the window a little bit. "Is that better?" Peck asked. "Yes," said Alo. "Thank you. Next time I'll tell you how I'm feeling right away." "Sounds great," Peck replied. "Now let's get some sleep. We can talk more in the morning." Alo and Peck drifted off, dreaming of the fun they'd have the next day.